Okay, right now this channel has 1,942 subscribers, and this is how much money I've made. Oh, you thought I was gonna hook you in and then make you wait the entire video for me to reveal it? Nah, I've made $117. I know it's not much, but for me, this is like free money because making this $117 didn't even feel like work. And in fact, I probably lost more money because I do pay an editor for some of these videos, and it's $200 a video. He's done 3, so yeah, I've actually lost $483 with this channel. But I'm gonna tell you guys why I'm still gonna make videos and why this is actually not a loss at all. As someone that lives a frugal life but also knows how to hustle and create a decent income, there are 3 phrases that I always repeat in my mind that keeps me grounded, but also drives me to succeed. Let's call these 3 phrases my 3 mental cues. These are mental cues that aren't just for me, but can also help you level up your career, your finances, and even level up your personal life. If your attention span is zapped, probably just click away from this video now, but I'm gonna share real stories from my own life and people you might know on how these mental cues are put into action. Mental cue number 1, don't work to earn, work to learn. All right, this isn't about being an unpaid intern that's taken advantage of your whole life, because ever since I started college, I always had a job to make money. I worked at Papa John's, Chick-fil-A, a wedding venue as a server on weekends, and I actually at one point worked all 3 of these jobs at the same time. But I always knew these jobs were just stepping stones. These weren't my final resting place. These were literally just a way for me to pay for my rent, pay for school, and help me survive. But of course, we are the frugal rich here. We don't want just to survive, we want to thrive. So when I wasn't working one of those jobs to earn money, I was working at other places for one reason: to learn. I didn't care about getting paid at these other jobs because I knew I was getting paid with knowledge and connections. So what were they? Well, for one, I had an internship at a financial advising firm. I was there to help with their marketing and also to learn about the financial planning process. And you know, sometimes my boss would slide me a check, shout out to him, but my sole purpose for being there was to just learn this new industry because I was interested in it. And the other job where I didn't work to earn, but worked to learn was when I helped grow a social media page called Declassified College. I knew the guy who ran the page, Justin, had years of experience in the creator economy, and I had fun working there, being the lead creator, but also learning about brand deals and also getting to meet with other creators. And for the first 2 months of working with Declassified College, I did it for free. I came with a mindset of just helping them, but also learning and absorbing as much as I can about the creator economy. And I was just grateful for the opportunity. But eventually, we did make some big videos on TikTok that led us to landing our first brand deal. It was $18,000 for 3 TikTok videos. Insane. And we were a team of 3 at the time, so we ended up splitting it for $6,000 each. But man, my mind literally exploded from learning about the kind of impact we can make and the type of income you can make from becoming a creator. So that pushed me to doing what I'm doing now. And although these were both unpaid internships, I didn't stress about money because I had another job that supported me financially. So of course, this was a busy time of my life. It's easy to talk about it now, but at the time it was a grind. But I was in my early 20s, I wasn't married, this was the time to hustle. Like literally, if you go to my Google Calendar from 2020 to 2022, that thing was packed. Mental cue number 2, play the long game. Have you guys ever heard of the Nelk Boys on YouTube? Yes, they're controversial. Yes, their values are not aligned with mine, but I'm a fan of their founder, Kyle Forgard? Something like that. He knows how to build a brand on YouTube, but he also knows how to build a long-term, enduring business. What I love about Nelk was that there wasn't just one viral moment that skyrocketed them to fame and fortune.
Gotta give him that hawk.
Their channel was actually probably built like this, you know, slow progress over a long period of time. Some videos popped off more than others, yes, but they never just relaxed because the one thing went well for them. They took their time, they made long form videos where they could actually build a relationship with their audience, and they always showed up for their audience week after week, year after year. So just like real life, you can't rush a relationship. And the same thing goes for online relationships and communities too. You can't rush it. You gotta show up consistently, build trust, and literally, like dating, spend time with each other. And now after almost 10 years of building a relationship with their audience, they've launched a successful merch business, a hard seltzer brand called Happy Dad. I'm sure you've heard of it. and their community is super loyal to them. But on the other side, you got the Haktua girl. She got big off one moment, rode that fame, didn't really put enough time into building her own brand and personality, and immediately she tried to cash out by launching some meme coin. I'm sure there's a bunch of news headlines on that. But because there was no trust built, once that meme coin dipped, her 15 minutes of fame and fortune were over. And I really do think if you build something too fast, it's more likely to fall just as fast. That's why thinking of this mental cue to play the long game, it not only makes me patient, but it makes me not care if something doesn't go well for me this week. Maybe a video flops. I know I don't care because I'm gonna upload next week anyways. And for a lot of you out there, this mental cue will help you if you don't feel like you're getting paid enough right now. Because you know by doing the right things, you're gonna be earning money later on in the future, and there isn't just some quick shortcut to earning a lot of money really fast. Mental cue number 3, keep overhead low. A common theme I see amongst people who graduate college and secure their first big boy or big girl job is to immediately buy a new car. Because they see their new paycheck, they see how big their monthly income looks and think, oh, $600 car payment is nothing compared to my new monthly income. But little do they realize more life expenses are gonna come, so they should do everything they can to keep their overhead costs low. Because let's be real, when you graduate college, you probably don't want to live with roommates anymore. You probably are going to get your own apartment. You also might get married soon, and a wedding and honeymoon can be really expensive. And honestly, you're going to be kicked off your parents' insurance soon, and you might have to pick up some new bills like a phone bill and internet. And the same pattern happens with building a YouTube channel or growing any other business. I try to keep my overhead as low as possible. That's why I'm literally just using my second bedroom. My setup is pretty dang simple, and the only reason I pay an editor is because I do have income coming from other parts of my business, like my Instagram brand deals. But I have never ever taken out a business loan because I don't want that pressure of having to pay someone back or to meet some monthly payment schedule. I'm growing this business at the speed of cash. I'll upgrade my camera when I earn money from the channel to buy a new camera, or I'll pay for a better laptop once I have cash in the business to buy it. But man, once you start pulling loans or asking people for money, you're no longer making decisions for the business to do the right thing. You're making decisions for the business to get the most money the fastest way possible so you can pay back your debts. Like, have you guys ever met a desperate salesman before? Like, you can literally feel it. They come off the most salesy. They make you the most anxious, and you have this feeling that they need this sale to feed their family. And it doesn't make you feel good or make you even want to buy the thing. But have you met a sales guy that was chill and he didn't come across as desperate? You could just feel that he's willing to give you the space to make your own decision for yourself if you want to make a purchase. You're more likely to buy something from that guy who isn't trying to sell you so hard because they aren't just trying to make a quick buck. So that is exactly why I want to keep my overhead low. I don't want to be struggling to pay my bills or to pay my editor, script writer, producer, all that. I just want to focus on this craft of making quality videos, getting to know you guys, and really building something that lasts. So just to review, mental cue number 1 is to work to learn, don't work to earn. Mental cue number 2 is to play the long game. And mental cue number 3 is to keep overhead low. I promise as you guys live out these principles, you can live a very chill, very simple, but also abundant life. And if you like this more personal video, watch this other one where I tell you some of my own personal goals this new year of 2025. Give it a click here or in the description, and I'll see you guys over there. Peace.